Hi, I'm Vahid Razavi with BizCloud. I'm here with Craig Ball. Craig is an internationally renowned trial lawyer and technologist and computer forensic examiner. Craig, it's such a pleasure to have you here today at Legal Tech. I wanted to, Craig, get a sense of the product Prooffinder. It's a philanthropic product that Nuix had launched. I don't know much about it. I was wondering if you could give us a little overview of it.
I'd be happy to. And many people may be aware of an amazing product called Nuix. I'm a Nuix user, and it's sort of my not-so-secret weapon. But Nuix is not in everybody's budget. But Prooffinder, which is this amazing philanthropic effort that Nuix has brought forward, is such a win-win proposition. Prooffinder is like Nuix's little brother. It's not going to handle gargantuan cases. It's limited in certain ways, but it's just the perfect solution for the small firm and solo practitioner who wants to be able to get their arms around electronic information but hasn't the budget to bring in a top-of-the-line tool. Prooffinder does much of what Nuix does, but it's limited to 15 gigabytes of data. Depending upon where you're coming from, 15 gigabytes may sound like an enormous amount of data or not very much data at all. But it's just the right size to be able to take a few custodians, email collections, and documents, let Prooffinder churn through it very quickly as it does, and then give you this enormous insight, be able to run top-of-the-line searches, be able to use the latest visual analytic features, and suddenly even lawyers who have never been comfortable working with electronic information are seeing information with the same depth as professional e-discovery experts and computer forensic examiners. But that alone would make it a valuable product and be worth the $100 per year that it costs. So I mean, it's if you add up what you spend at Starbucks in a month, it's probably going to be something like what you would buy Prooffinder. But the most amazing thing about this, Vashid, is that 100% of the money raised by selling Prooffinder goes to support child literacy and is building schools and really helping young people move into the 21st century in ways that is very gratifying. All of the money goes to a good cause. It costs so little, and it gives you, the user, such power to get your arms around ESI, electronically stored information.
Great, Craig. Now, when you make that decision to go from Prooffinder to the full version of Nuix and implementing that for a firm, I'm curious, did you have to make that decision yourself when you got started off on Prooffinder, and what would your advice be to other firms?
Well, I went in the other direction. I was already a devoted Nuix user when Prooffinder came out. Prooffinder was to me so wonderful, again, not just because of its charitable purpose, but because it finally allowed me to go to the lawyers that I teach and speak to and law students and others and say, there's a way you can do what the big players are doing, and you can do it at a price that is negligible. So I came, in fact, I was Prooffinder license number 1, as I recall, because I was so excited about this project. I just think what Nuix has done is extraordinary. Not just because it's for a good cause, but because it really gives enormous power to the lawyers who have the wisdom to buy a copy and sit down and put it to use.
That's great, Craig. Now, could you tell me who does the actual Prooffinder purchases benefit?
Well, as I say, it benefits child literacy principally in Asia, and with the money already raised from Prooffinder, several schools and libraries have been built. The money goes so far in Asia and Southeast Asia, and it's just gratifying to see the organization that's the recipient of the funds, called Room to Read, do such good work with something that, frankly, is a great buy. I mean, I wish everything I bought that was so good for me could be so good for someone else.
That's wonderful. Well, we hope our listeners and viewers do take advantage of Prooffinder and get a chance to check it out and contribute to Room for Read. Thank you so much, Craig. Thanks for being on Talk.
And be good.
Thanks again.